Hello. Happy Friday. Hi, Sue. Good morning, Brioni. Hello. Takes so long. Whoa. Oh, hold on. I forgot to take my earpiece out. Ooh. Hey, Ashley. Okay, let's see. Done. Let's move this screen out a little bit. Oh no, I hear myself. Hi, Treese. Hi, Laveda. Oh, it's warm. Is it true we return the backs? Return the backs. We do our clocks on this weekend. I'm so excited if that's the case. I didn't look. Trevor told me last night, why is it so high? Hi, Sheila. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hello, Miss Edie. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you doing that. Hi, Lisa. Yes, we lose an hour of sleep, but I am all good with losing an hour of sleep to get some doggone sunlight later. Hi, Helen. Unfortunately, are you saying unfortunately because we lose sleep? An hour? I'm just ready for this not driving home in the dark, and it's just so depressing. It's like, ugh, you know? Hi, Chris. The clock's about having more daylight. Hi, Sandy Kling. Yeah, the hour, I know. As I told Trevor, because we were talking about it last night, and I was like, I'm not excited about losing an hour of sleep on our one day off, but I am excited about not driving home when it's, dark. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it's already super dark. So, hi, Guadalupe. Happy Friday. Hi, Debbie. How is everybody doing today? Oh, I took the ribbon out so that I can make it glossy. See how much better it looks now that it's all glossy up there? So pretty. So, today or later on, I will heavy body gel the eyelet back in the hole and then fuss with the ribbon and get that situated. Hi, Joey. I'm excited. I know, Tina. I am so excited. Just leave it. Leave it. Don't put the ribbon in, you mean? Ooh, I put a hole up there. I mean, I could fix the hole, but I put the hole up there. I like it without the ribbon. I like it with the ribbon. Either way, I'm excited I can stay out later with driving beach time. Do you live by the beach, Laveda? That's the only thing I miss about living in Hawaii is just always being at the beach and always being in the water and, But, I mean, we're not far from water, mountains, desert, but, no time. I am all for never fussing with the clocks ever again, but it doesn't seem like anybody else is on that same page when it comes to the people who tell us these things. But whatever. What do we know? Hi, Serena. You're looking for your last name. Your last name is are you? Where's Chris at? Are you Chris's sister? Hi, April. You're on that page too. It's just, I talk about it every single time we go to fuss with these clocks. It's like they always say, this is the last year. 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 And I think I've been hearing that since I was like a kid. Okay, not really, but still. It is your sister. Okay, I was like, wow, that last name. I'm on that page. Yep, I know. Sir, today I was walking around in the craft room. Yes, Chris is my sister. So very cool. I love that you guys are crafty together. I don't have anybody that is like near me that likes to craft. Hi, Cindy Truitt. But in saying that, I have been spinning my wheels, and there are classes coming in our future, in our very near future. I am putting together a little thing of a little schedule, I would guess you can call it, of like classes that I want to do. I do my classes a little differently. If you haven't taken a class with me before, I do live classes on Zoom. That way we can interact with each other. They end up being a little longer than most folks' classes because we are together and I work at everybody's pace. Can you imagine me putting a mic on Troy? Oh, Lordy be. So I don't think we've ever done a class shorter than 3 days. Like, but I think they're fun. And I think that people are able to learn. It's the next best thing to being in the same room with each other and crafting. So yesterday because I get billed for Zoom he does. He's got the best smile, right? The eyes and everything. I pay for Zoom every month. I have been paying for Zoom, and I can't remember the last time I used it was the Mix and Mingle, which was probably at least a year now. So I actually seen that come across like payment received or whatever, because it's automatic. And I was like, well, yeah, see, that's another kick in the tushy because I pay for it every month and I don't use it. So I have like a plan to do a couple of classes. And it'll be kind of the same as last time. I'll do it with kits and without kits and all that good stuff. So I turned my Zoom off. I use the free version now. Ha ha. Yeah, I've been paying for it for years. Troy has a bag now. Wonderful. What bag? Oh, you mean that bag that he just had? No, that was the bag that I keep my my mic stuff in. So it's got all the little as a matter of fact, the little Furby is not on there, is he? That's why I was saying, can you imagine me putting a mic on Troy, because I have 2 mics and I can only imagine him walking around with a mic. Oh Lord. Hi, Mary Sparky. So I know it's the mischievous looks that he has. So anyways, I was walking around my craft room. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I know that I had that bottle out here, but I don't know. I don't know. And then I was walking and I seen this little thing, and this, obviously they want you to know I got it at probably Salvation Army is where I go because it's humongous. We don't have any Goodwills that are good around me, so it's either the Hope Chest or Salvation Army. But look at $4, $4, $4, $4, $4. I mean, at least on the other side too, $4. At least it's consistent, but it does have a drawer. It looks cute without the drawer too, but I don't really know. I'm just looking at the lines because they almost look like pencil marks. It's really strange. So I don't know how much it was. I'm thinking it was like $10. That's a little excessive. I mean, I can understand doing this part and like this part in case, you know, but like $4. So yeah, so I picked it up, and then I was walking in the room because I thought, well, this could be really cute in like a little girl's room, a little boy's room. I don't know, your room. And then I happened when I was walking out of the room. Do you guys remember these at Hobby Lobby? And then I thought that was like super cute. I don't know if we'll put that on there, but look at that. This is like chaos land, right? And then on that same shelf were a bunch of these other little bunnies too. They're little ceramic bunnies, but apparently this little bunny, his ear got broken. Can you see his ear got broken? So is Sandy Cooper here? Hi, Sandy Cooper. I just seen a message up here that says Sandy Cooper said hi, but I don't see her here. So if you're here, hi, Sandy Cooper. Hi, Debbie. Blessings and prayers to you, my friend. So yeah, but I thought it would be really cool because we could totally camouflage that with like some stone paste or something. But his whole ear he got in a fight. Maybe they were picking on him. I think they were picking on him. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, like a door, like for your keys and stuff. That's cute. You could even put a hanger on this. I know it's kind of bulky, but you could put like sawtooth hangers back here and hang it up. So I don't know, but obviously I haven't even cleaned it because the $4. See, it says Sandy Cooper, hi Terry and Troy again up here, but I don't see her here. It's so weird. It's just coming across. Anywho, Nanny, so we're going to clean this, get all of the $4 price tags off as soon as I put on another shirt for Troy, because apparently he didn't like the shirt that I had on him. This is why there's don't smile at me like that. This is why there's so many hangers downstairs, because you always change your shirts. Can you take your glasses off? So anyways, happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a great day. Tomorrow is supposed to be Miss Linda Circle Heart Creations on Creative Hour. However, she messaged me because her husband was being admitted because of should I even say? Oh my gosh, I don't like putting people's business out there. I am so sorry. There's some things going on with her husband, and so I'm not quite sure. There's Sandy Cooper. Now I see her. That was so weird, Sandy. Hi, Valerie. So I don't know what's going to happen for tomorrow on Creative Hour. I have to get in touch with hi, Sybil, with Megan and figure out what she wants to do. I don't know if maybe her and her mom. It's very last minute, but I mean, there was no time that could be there was no notice that could be given for this. This was a very, just happened. So, okay, so no! Oh my gosh. Troy, he was about to pull off that water thing. All the water went away. No, it's already full. You filled it up yesterday. Oh, Lordy me. So she did post it. Okay. So her husband, if you guys know Miss Linda, her husband has had many of heart complications. And so she messaged me yesterday saying that he's being admitted, and just like before when there was complications and other issues, Miss Linda always tries to still come on, and she's profusely apologizing, and I'm like, Miss Linda, this is nothing as important. Creative Hour has no importance when it comes to your husband and you and health. So you don't even need to worry about me. We'll figure it out. So I don't know what's going to happen to tomorrow. I have to talk to the owners and see what they want to do with tomorrow. Not my call. So I don't know. Exactly. Family first. So I don't know. Anywho, Nanny, get my desk on the screen. Oh, before we do that, the tray. So there's been enough people that are interested in doing a raffle. So if I did $10 tickets, so I will figure out it. The poll stayed open for 2 days automatically. So I will figure out how we're going to do that and when we're going to raffle it off. But we will do the raffle for the tray. So if you're interested in being included in the raffle, can you go back to that post and then select, yes on the post, and then I will contact you and we'll figure out all that good stuff on how to get you entered into the raffle for it, and then when we will have the drawing for it. So again, if you are interested in entering the raffle for the tray, please go to my post and answer the poll, and then I will get those names, and then I will contact you. And then we'll do that. So, hi, Tracy. Hi, Miss Linda. It's on my craft. You guys, if you ever wonder why I do that, there's this little seat cushion thing, and it moves a lot in this chair. I find with my other chair, it didn't slide as much as this one, so I always have to adjust it, and it's kind of weird. Okay, so yeah, go to my page. It's on the Craft and Chaos page, and it's just 3 posts down, I think. So, all right, let's get my desk on the screen. Let's clean off this Mama Jamma. So I just have some furniture cleaner in here. We got to get all of these $1 million price tags off first really quickly. And then I think what I want to do is some WoodUbend trimming on here. Give me. And change. Oh my goodness. There's another one at the bottom. For heaven's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good cuddly muggly. Hi, Mac. Ooh, we could even. Oh, we're definitely going to change that knob. Oh, I'm excited. We are definitely going to change that knobby knob. So we'll get a screw and get that knob off. Yeah, at least they're consistent. At least they're all $4. Now, that would be really funny if one was higher, lower. I could save them and repurpose them, I guess. Hi, Tina Roy. We're getting there. So silly. Maybe somebody just like figured out how to use the little pricing gun that day or something. "2023 sign of the times." All right. Nope. La 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 la. 10 years later. All right. I think that is it. And then let's clean this off and then we could play with it. Oh gosh, I hate. Hello? Is it locked? You don't want to work? Okay. I don't know why it doesn't want to squirt out. Oh, I don't want to touch it. And this is that microfiber, so it's not going to want to soak in. So I'm just going to just give it a quick wipe down. I mean, obviously we're going to paint it and all that stuff, but you know, I'm sure it's gnarly. Gnarly. Anybody have any plans for this weekend? So, update on the bottles and the cans. They're still rolling around because it's still windy. Not so bad today, but look. I'm not going to go picking up these doggone things and it's going to roll around on me again. So, I'll just wait until Mother Nature's done blow drying her hair, whatever she's doing. So, hi, Anna. That works. Let me just try it out a few more times. Make sure it really, really, really works. Oh, I don't need to clean that knob, but so, oh, that's me. All right, sir. While I'm at it, get the residue off of that. I know, Pops. I know. And then, let's see what we're going to do. So what I'm thinking, obviously, right off the bat, I think what we'll do is we'll put some trim around here, and then maybe even trim that out too. We'll see. All right, let's take that screw off. There's another chest like I got that's got that really cool shape. But if you guys remember, there was a bunch of like that's not it, faux molds on there that I wanted to pull off. And I started to do it, but I need to get like a chisel to pull them off or to, you know, break them loose. But I really want to do that. I just need to remember to do it. Chris and I are selling our home to buy one together. So it's, that's fun. But, moving, packing, unpacking. What, Pops? What? Troy. charge it in your place? Okay, just leave it. See, it's coming back on. Yeah, well, you got it. It doesn't come on right away. It doesn't come on right away. All right. All righty then. Did you didn't go anywhere, right? Because you're not feeling well, Tanya? Or wasn't it bronchitis or something? Or did I make that? What are we doing with this? All right. So, I kid you not. You are so fired. All right, Troy, here. Okay, let's get some trim. I'm also wondering what we put, if we put anything on there. I don't think I want any crazy trim. I think we're just going to do like a rope. I'm assuming it's the same size. Yeah. So, that's not the same. So I think we're just going to do the rope around there. I think as I say that, then I'm going to see other stuff now. Of course, that's the way it always works. No, that one's too small. Okay, hold on. Let's look at everything. Hold on. Goodness, if I should make one decision and go with it. Hold on a minute, but look. Yeah, it's got 3%. Oh, we haven't used that in a while. And look how pretty that would look on the drawer. So if we put that on the drawer, then we're going to need something else other than the rope on the outside there. Because I think that's going to be too fancy schmancy. So, or, hold on. Oh man, now we're creating a monster. Oh goodness gracious, Terry. Why must you do these things? Why can't you just say you're going to do something and then do it? See, is that one going to be too itty bitty? The petite, I think, is too small. But we'll leave it out for a minute. And then we'll pull out the other ropes and you guys can tell me. Hold on. Okay, so first of all, did I do that? Do we like 1 or 2 on the draw? Neither one of them are too big. They both fit the drawer. And actually, they fit the drawer with space. Neither one of them are too big. So do we like 1 or 2 on the drawer? Because depending on... Oh, that's why, because it's falling off. Hold on. Depending on which one we put on the face of the drawer will depend on what we're going to do on the sides. 1, 2. Okay. I'm hot. Hopefully that doesn't blow in the mic. 2, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1. Hi, Sarah. 2, 2. Hi, D. 1. Oh, why? 2. Okay. Well, I guess what to do. Okay. So if we do 2, I think we can get away with doing the rope. Okay, WoodUbend, you guys know I have a discount for WoodUbend. So sorry. 31. I like that answer. Use 31. Yep, 31. That's the winner chicken dinner. Okay, so that's my discount code with WoodUbend. I won't forget to take it off. You got to do it just like that. TERI 10% for 10% off, but you cannot stack your discount. So if something's on sale, you cannot use the discount code, or the discount code won't work on that sale item. It'll only work on the regular stuff. All right, so this one we're going to put in the drawer. And I'm going to close the drawer right away because I see other ones in there that would work too. You see what happens? Okay. So, I don't know where this fell out of, but whatever. All right, let's get, so WoodUbend is just like wood. You can sand it, drill it, all that good stuff. It becomes flexible when you heat it. You don't want to like try to pull it open right now because it will crack. So let's heat this Mama Jamma up, and then we'll put it on the drawer. There's not too much space there, so it won't take long. And then, whoa, I'm punching you guys and everything. And then you do want a good wood glue. I don't recommend using hot glue unless like you're in a pinch. I've also used heavy body gel, because you already know, and that's worked fine for me too. But WoodUbend does suggest you use a wood glue. I don't want to take the little nozzle off because it's going to leak. Not yet, anyway. Hi, Miss Linda Baker. Tell myself to bring. Oh, I did bring it. Okay, good. I can put my hair back. I like both of them. This one is the newer. It's not new per se anymore, but I used that other one. Oh my gosh, the first one was by far my favorite. Then they did this one like a year or two ago, and it's not. I have an undershirt on. It's because the V on this is cut really low, so it looks like I'm gonna flash you guys, but I'm not. Every time I wear this sweater, someone says that. It looks like I'm gonna flash you guys, but I have like a tank on, but it's the V goes, whoops, I just dropped the mic down my shirt. The V goes really low. Hold on, you guys. I don't even know what you guys hear right now because the mic fell off of my shirt. I'll just clip it instead of, oh, that means the magnet fell. Oh no. No, it's a magnet. I'm sure it's attached to like my belt or something. All right. Okay, we don't need very much of it, so. Of course, it didn't heat right there. Of course. No, don't be sorry. I appreciate it. I just want to know what the... I'm going to find the magnet attached to something here. Man, I love that magnet. Dang it. All right, let's see now. See, and it won't cover the whole thing, which is A-okay. I will leave a little hang off. Okay, but do I like that, or do I want that in the middle? I think I want that part in the middle. Like that. I don't know. Hold on. Let me stand up. It's really a strong magnet, so usually it like will attach to whatever is metal, but I don't feel it anywhere, so. And I don't see it on the ground. Oh well, what do you do? All right. Let's just cut it right there. I'm going to cut that one. And that one. And then whenever you do store your WoodUbend, make sure you store it back in the coil, because it will snap. You know, my OCD is going to drive me nuts with this magnet. All right. So, where is it? This one, right? And I realized the hole, I don't much care about the hole right now. I'm actually using the hole to put that in the middle, this little symbol here. And then, what did I do with all the other pieces? So this one is the petite. I think that one's going to be too small, but I almost am wondering. Hi. What doing? My microphone fell off and the magnet went somewhere. Isn't it time for you to go to sleep? Aren't you night-night? Think it's time to go to bed now. Good night. Oh, plus, I need my money back. I have a $5 bill that's really dirty and ucky and ugly. We need to switch. I knew as soon as I gave you that I was going to find icky money. Huh? I want my magnet. My OCD is driving me crazy right now. This is so dumb. It's a magnet, Terry. I'm kind of thinking that the way that, I mean, it's got very different kind of, I don't even know what kind of markings that is, but I almost feel like that will be okay. Well, I want it to go this way, though. Do we think that's okay? That trim with this? That's what I was thinking, Mac, but it didn't. Ha! It just reattached to the mic. It was caught in my top. I just heard it snap. And here's the thing why I get so crazy about it, because look at the magnet. As expensive as these mics were, this is the magnet. High-tech stuff, man. Yeah, that one. Yes, looks like the swirl. Right? Kind of. Rather than the rope, right? Because I think the rope is very, very... I mean, a rope is a rope. It goes with everything. But I think we can get away with doing this one. Okay. Sir, we're going to have to... I'm just going to rough cut the pieces right now, and then we will, because we're going to have to miter it. Well, we don't have to, but you guys know I don't like to butt these things up. I just don't think it looks as nice. So we'll miter every meeting edge. All right, so let's cut these a little longer. I'm going to need 2 of these. And this one is 744, TR 744. I don't know. I'll get you the number to the other one if you want it. Hi, Natalie. That's exactly where I looked first, was the chair leg, because I thought it would have immediately, as strong as it is, I thought it would have immediately attached there, but it didn't fall all the way out. Okay. So we've got 2 of those, and then we will need I always cut it a little longer, because when you miter, we'll save that maybe for up there. You need a little extra, so we'll need 2 of these. Whoa. As soon as I take that cap off of the tight bond, it's going to just start leaking. I'm going to put you in there first. Sarah, they're from WoodUbend. So I'll put it up on the screen. I have a discount code. It's woodubend.com, and you want to go to there's a couple of different divisions, but you want to go to the one on the west, because my code only works on the west since I'm in California. All right, and then this is the one, right? Yep. So then let's do this one. So we have this one, this one, this one, and then we just need these up here. And that one looks, oh, look it. See, I try to force it down, and look. Okay, and then let's get one more of these. You're welcome. I'm excited to put these classes together. They're long overdue. I haven't done a class since I was at the old place. So, and when I did that class, I didn't even have a store yet. So I'm excited to be able to put together kits for those of you who will want a kit, and it'll be fun. All right. This is the, let's do this one first, right? This one, and then those will go in there. I guess we're going to have to butt that up, so that can go in there. All right. So I want if you can tell, there's like a little bit of a thicker edge, and then this one's thinner. I want the thicker edge to be on the outside, so we're all right, Pops. All right, let's heat these up and cut them and then get them on. Some of these trims that are thinner like this, they heat up right away, but they also cool down right away. I know with some of like the really the thick molds, like the angels that I have, and a couple of like the frames and stuff. My Justin has told me that you can put them in the microwave. I've not tried that, but he says that it works. He's also an affiliate with WoodUbend. So, but I do have a hot plate. You guys know I've told you a few times I tend not to use my hot plate very often because of this guy. Because I don't have anywhere to block him from possibly touching it. All right, so before I miter this, I want to make sure that it's nice and flat. You guys have seen, I've told you guys, showed you guys how to miter many a times, so I'll spare you the repetitive speech. Perfect. Where'd the other one? There it is. WoodUbend is so much fun. I like to shape things into hearts. Ooh, yeah. WoodUbend is fun, and it's very convenient, especially when you're doing like a live, because you guys, the clay dry time and all that stuff. So it makes it easier. I mean, it takes a minute to get it all on, but you can paint it right away, move on, So that aspect I really like. But they've got some really cool trims and pieces. I've got a lot of them. I need to use them more. All right, so we've got that. Let's turn it this way. And then let's get these pieces. Pick them up. Hi Julie. I forget about my woodgy boogie stuff too. Like the cases that I have up there are like the big ones, and then I have drawers all over there that are full of them, all of them, and I need not to. It's never good to, hoard, but Okay, let's do this. Side over here. I also, if you don't like or find that for whatever reason you don't have luck mitering this way, I also do have a mitering tool in my Amazon store. I actually seen, because I showed this to Justin on Creative Hour after one of our Creative Hours. So I seen that he bought one, but that's an easy way to do your mitering as well. Oh my goodness, Chris. I actually just had this talk to with Nick the other day because I don't know if he ordered something and the dimensions were funky, but I was telling him about some of my blunders of not looking at dimensions and getting like, I remember I needed maple leaves, and so I ordered some maple leaves, and I thought they would go great on my project, and they ended up being like itty bitty leaves that came in the smallest little pack. And then I remember I wanted like this oval piece that I thought was like a little 8x10, and it like practically the size of a headstone that I still haven't done anything with because it's too big for me to ship to anybody if I were to craft with it. So what I figured I would do is like do something for Halloween so I could put it out in my front yard, but I've yet to do that. So I've got this humongous thing in my behind the door in my craft room. It's funny. All right, I missed the corner on that, so we're probably going to have to sand a little bit, which is fine. That's the great thing about the WoodUbend is you can sand. Yeah, see how I missed that corner, which is fine. All right. And then our last piece is just going to be in the middle there. And actually, we can turn this off for a minute. We'll get all of these pieces on because this isn't going to miter. It's literally going to be stuck in there. I will put all of those on first, and then we'll do that little piece and the drawer. But look at how already that alone just changes it so much. It just takes it from plain Jane. Okay, so I am just going to take and scuff sand just a little bit. I'm sure it will stick just fine, but goodness gracious. Hi, Chris. All that dust is getting all over my jeans that are black. Okay, now we could take the top off of this. Okay, so WoodUbend, you want to heat it up before when you're making the cuts, and then you want to heat it up afterwards to adhere it to your surface. So there's a lot of heating that goes on, but well worth it. Your WoodUbend will stretch a little bit, so don't panic if you've cut it a little short. Now I'm not talking like, you know, a half an inch or anything, but it does stretch a little bit. So you want to heat it up before and after to make sure it adheres. And you also do have a no, it's Hot Pops, but you can take your pudding right there. I don't have anything for you right now, baby. So if for some reason you didn't get it exactly in the right spot, you can heat it up and move it. But you've got to do it, obviously that same day. You can't like do it tomorrow. It's got a little bit of open time for you to work with it. Now I am being aware that the drawer has to go in there, so I'm trying to make sure that there is absolutely no overhang on the inside here. Hi Joanne, thank you for sprinkling. Hi Lori. Yeah. Oh, guess what happened? I totally forgot about it until I just seen his phone right now. Why is it doing that, Troy? Hold on a minute. I got a phone call at 1:45 this morning. And then they left a message, which immediately I went into panic mode because obviously you guys, Nick works graveyard. He was working last night. I didn't even tell Nick this story. I totally forgot. So 1:45, I get a phone call. They left a message. So I listened to the message and it says, "Hello, this is blah 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 from the blah 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 police department. Your son is calling 911 and we just want to make sure everything is okay. Please return our phone call at said number as soon as possible and let us know everything is okay." I'm assuming they're about to send somebody out because it is 1:45 in the morning. And lo and behold, guess who comes storming in my door right after I listened to the message? So I don't know if Troy, whenever he does something, like if there's a button or whatever, he will like constantly push the button, and he could be going to sleep and he'll just be like constantly pushing button. Well, he somehow activated the push the power button like 3 to 5 times. It's one of those two, and it automatically calls emergency services. So I had to call and tell them, yes, he's okay. Everything is okay. Running amok, calling emergency services. This time he didn't call though. He was pushing the button because I seen on the phone, and right now it said it again. So I should probably get my phone because he probably just did it again. I was freaking out because First of all, I was aggravated because somebody was calling me at almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't recognize the number, but I did notice that it was a local number, but it scared me instantly when they left a message. So as I'm sitting there about to check my message, I'm like, praying that nothing's wrong with Nick and everything is okay, and okay, whatever it is, we're going to deal with it, whatever it is, and I'm like in the mode of like, get up, get dressed, get ready to go, because something, who would be calling at 2 o'clock in the morning and leaving a message? And then I hear, this is so-and-so police department. If you could please return our phone call. Your son is calling 911 from a disconnected line, and we just want to check and make sure that he's okay and everything's okay. And I'm like, nope, he's not going to be okay in just a few minutes because I'm going to whoop him. Yeah, right. And then he comes in my bedroom door, and I'm like, Troy, what did you do? Give me your phone. And it said EOS activated. Y'all, I tell ya, it's chaos 24/7, literally. You do not whoop that baby. No, I don't. I want to, but I don't. I've never whooped my kids. All right. Looks better already. Okay, now I need to make sure there's no little gappies, because you guys know I cannot deal with the little gappies. All right. So now let's heat up this one. What the heck, Chris? Strap them down. Dang. Aww. She wanted to talk to somebody. She just wanted to talk. Aww. Okay, I know I could just put that in there. I don't want to, though, because that edge right there is not straight. So I'm going to put it like that, and then we're going to cut it. I have to turn it, though, so I can see. Sorry. Okay. And then let's get this one. And we're almost done. Oh, it's not warm over here. We're almost done. I know the dryer is probably so annoying to listen to, but we just got to do the drawer, and then I'm going to turn it off. I promise. Yeah. And what am I doing? You could even do it without the drawer if you wanted to. You have so much patience for Troy. Oh. Sometimes that boy, I just... And I mean, those of you guys know him, well, most of you know him by now, that you know, like, I can't take his phone away from him. Like, it's like taking the phone away from any of us. I'm not going to let somebody take our phone. Oh, but golly. wish. I'm just so, the more and more though that this has happened lately, I'm just so thankful that that officer, that the last one who finally came and actually made notes in the system that no one else had ever done before. I'm so thankful that he finally did that, because I could not imagine somebody knocking on my door at 2:00 in the morning, looking at the Ring doorbell, and then it be the police, and Nick is not here. I mean, it's just as bad as as the phone ringing and me not know, and Nick, anybody that's in your household that's out. You know what I mean? Like, oh. Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna heat it up, flatten it down, and then get it down, and then I will cut the edges after it's on, and then sand it flush to the piece. But yeah, because nobody ever, you get those darn telemarketing calls, at least I do, all the time, and they don't ever leave messages, right? So, I'm always like, if I don't know your number, I'm not picking up the phone, so you better at least leave me a message. And when this one left me a message, my heart just, was the ugliest feeling. And then Mr. Smiley Face comes barging in my door like, "Hi, Mom." 2:00 in the morning. Turkey lips. All right, let me stand up. Wait. Get this down in the middle. In the middle. In the middle. Okay, and then let's heat that up and make sure it's adhered. Don't ask your boys about whoopings. Shoot, I got whoopings. My dad only whooped me once, and that it was for the dumbest thing ever. It's because I dropped the ice cream. But I think that whooping came because him and my mom had gotten into it, and so I got the whooping instead. And it wasn't like a beating or anything. It was literally like just a little pop on the butt. My mom is the one who used to do the whoopings. Okay. Make sure there's no place that's not down good. And then let's do this end. And we'll just cut it. Not so much flush. We'll just cut it enough so that way I can sand it flush. Give me. Okay. And then let's heat this side. And then we can turn that heat gun off finally. Yeah. All right, let's turn this off because I'm sure that's been annoying. And then I left a little bit. It might be too much, actually. All right, now let's sand it flush with the edge there. Okay, so So now that it's flush there, I don't like that it's a hard cut. So I'm just going to take now the edge and just round it down. And this is a 320. I will rarely change the grit on here. Same thing on this side. Okay, and then same thing, just very light-handed. Okay, now I need to make sure we probably are going to have some places where we're going to need to, yep. Sand so the drawer will fit in there. Hi, Jackie Bates. What you doing? Hmm? You can feel it's overhanging right here. But I'd rather it overhang out here than on the edges because I think that would look a little bit strange. Oh, and then this edge here needed to be rounded. Hold on, babe. My hands are... I'll clean them, but my hands are just dirty. Want me to clean it now? Your fur baby didn't want you to take a nap? What the heck? Oh my gosh, Chris, and they've got so many different like pieces. So I personally love the trims, but if you wanted to use, them for, am I putting it in right or upside down? Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. So we're pretty good. There's obviously no handle on there yet or no pull. So I don't want to force it down because I'm not going to get it to slide back out. But I may need to sand it a little bit more. Troy, I don't even know. Go ahead. I'll figure it out. I was thinking that I would sand it later, but I just thought about something. We're going to paint it, so I cannot not sand it right now. So hold on. So now comes always the question of what color do we paint it? That's always the question of the day. So many colors. There we go. Okay, it's not as snug. Where are we? This is kind of a weird drawer now that I look at it, isn't it? Your sleeping soulmate. That's so cute. Obviously Jack is older, so he sleeps all the time. onyx is ready to play all the time. There we go. Guess I should have did that in the beginning. Just tipped it up. All right, let's clean this up. What color do we paint? Okay, I know folks save these little offcuts. I toss them in the trash because I had enough stuff hanging around everywhere. That's interesting. I don't know where I put my phone. Okay, so, oh, one more. You can't whip kids anymore. I used to get whipped. Yeah, you can. No, you really can't. Get in trouble. Which some people need to get in trouble because, you know, like, getting whoopings is one thing, you know, like getting beat down is another. Did he take my phone or did I just put it somewhere and can't find it? Which, I mean, it's fine, but if he took my phone, did he take my phone, you guys? Very interesting. No wonder he hasn't been around here. Okay. What colors are we thinking is the $1 million question. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. We could decoupage on the sides and the top. I just seen the paper out here. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I kind of like the decoupage idea on the sides. Hold on a minute. What do we have sitting out here? I don't know. Let's just look. Don't bother, Troy. He's on your phone ordering. Or do we do our own stripes? Help! What do you guys think? Hi, Nola. What do you guys think? Do we do a pink kind of a thing? Do we do a cottontail kind of a thing? Or do I like look for different papers in general? Because I got a ton of them. I just wasn't tinking about decoupaging. I don't know why. because I knew I wanted to use, I don't think I want them to go horizontal. I think I would like them to go this way though. And then I don't know, do we want it all the way up the top or just the sides? I kind of like the pink too. This one. But I'm wondering, I think maybe just the sides. What do you guys think? Just here? Well, we're going to need to paint this, so let's just get it painted. Oh, no, my little boy Angel is holding. See, he holds on to my little. Poor little thing, he always gets knocked around. All right, let's paint this. Don't you? Hold on, don't do that. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Uh-huh. You see? Trying to set me up there. Dude. Watch it still do it anyways. I don't know if I want to do the roof. I think we're not going to do the roof. Why don't we do like some stone effects or something on the roof? Yeah, stone effects on the roof, decoupage on the sides. Yep. Might as well paint this gnarly bottom while I'm here. Hey, why don't you want to paint? There we go. Okay, we're just using the Waverly, same story. I don't like using good paints when I'm going to decoupage on top of it. So that paper scrap is from Lynn's collection. It's the pink stencil background. Ooh, and then we could, oh yeah. So I love this heat tool. The only thing is I wish, because my old heat tool, I gave it to Nicole. It has the switch. If I could change anything on this, it would just be that the on and off had a switch. So I didn't have to hold the button down. Wait till it decided it would turn off. No, it's like 3 seconds and then it turns off. But I like the little switch better. Okay. The edges don't want to paint. It's weird. I'll paint this half of the bottom. Ooh, I haven't used my rose gold in a while. Maybe we could do the WoodUbend in the rose gold. I'm not painting the tops. I don't know why, because probably need to. But if we're going to put texture up here, not really. I don't want to paint it right now. Okay. Stop. Okie dokie, artichoke. The bunny's on the roof, right? Oh, it's right here. See? Because they look like they're, you know, they're chaotic, you know? Just chaos. Like, see, he's saying, like, we're about to get caught. And he's like, get up here. And this one's like, no, time to run amok and have fun. And this poor thing at the anchor here is just like, oh my gosh, these three, why? Why? What did they get me into now? All right, let's decoupage. And I don't know why I have this piece of scrap, but I do. And whatever I was doing, is that going to be a problem? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Okay. So, I'm not going to be able to sand over there. So, what are you going to do? You're going to have to take that edge off and make it a nice straight edge, Terry. Huh. That'll be... Troy! Oh, you need to stop doing this, Troy. So, you know, Onyx follows Troy around whenever he's eating. So, Troy opens string cheese. I kid you not. This is what he does. He opens the string cheese, and she gets all excited because she thinks he's going to give her some, and he throws the wrapper at her. Boys, I tell ya, boys. And she falls for it every time. She's like, oh, he's giving me some. And then she's like, it's just the wrapper again. And he laughs, of course, you know, because everything's funny. He's just a funny bunny. Nope, not enough. Terry, do you not know how to work your own guillotine? You like Justin and his funny stories? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I stopped throwing your string cheese wrappers at Onyx, Troy. Now, is that edge... Don't do it, Terry. Just don't. No. Hey, give me my phone. See? Chicken lips. No. Oh, no. Is it enough, y'all? So if we were to... Stop. If we were to... just say, go in half. For heavens to Betsy, Terry. Is it enough? Is half enough on each side? It's not. Or is it barely? Oh, no, it's not. Because that... So actually, if we take that to the very tip there of where it can go, ooh, it's going to cut it close. All right, well, if we need more, I know somebody. I know this gal. Because, you know, I do need more of this, though. Oh, you know, How about we use one of the million other jars that are open that are for decoupage, Terry? You know, like that big Mama Jamma that you have open along with the other small Mama Jamma. Yep. We won't talk about it. I don't want to talk about why we have so many jars of the same product open. Okay, we've got to be careful. We got to use this paper, this scrap. I'm going to use a scrap, y'all. What did I use this on? Oh, when I did the little houses, I put it on the backboard. I see it. I see. I see. Okay, let's get my little squeegee weegee. Come. No, the other way. There you go. That way. All right. We need to make sure we're at the tippity top of that, which we can get away with taking a little bit more because it's on a white background, but not very much. You know, we need to make sure you're straight. Is that okay, or can you tell? We'll use a little bit of the roof and come over the edge a little bit so you can't tell the very top. All right. No, not this, not Decoupage Queen's rice paper, you cannot. Like with Upcycle paper, her paper, you can, but with this one, no. Hey. All right. Do not pull it taut. Just let it go. And use your squeegee weegee to lay it down so you don't get any shrinkling. Move that product underneath there evenly. And then it'll go down like butter. Nutter butter. Oh, we could put feeties on this too. We could put feeties on it. Have you ever studied the buds? Not buds in general, but buds in particular. Blend, maybe? Of Wordsworth once remarked to him. No, not blend. I don't know. Okay, any hoot nanny. Let's change our sander and be very careful because we need all the paper we can get. So I'm not going to do long strokes because I don't want to sand any additional paper that I don't have to. So very short downward. There we go. I think, yeah, we've got enough of an edge here. Oh my goodness gracious, how cute. Okay, now let's see. Okay, first of all, let me get, love your projects. Thanks, Tanya. We cannot forget the feeties. Feeties would look so cute on here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just going to use some parchment paper since I'm going to boot scoot on this side. I don't want to mess it up. And we didn't put a top coat on there yet because, well, number one, I need to boot scoot it on that side. And number two, I don't top coat or put on, you know, the top layer until after I'm done sanding. Because when you try to sand and it's wet, it rips. Oh, we can't do it that way. But I think I want to do it that way, don't I? Because, oh no, that edge is okay. All right, so we got to be careful. I don't want to get that size of the paper on there at all. This is a little shrinkled over here, but it'll be okay once we... What's happening? It's not straight over there. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. All right, so I think we got to go like this, and I'm going to have to take a ruler and get that edge with a blade because it's not straight. Ay, 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 ay. Are we going to be able to tell if I'm angled a little bit? Man, I'm cutting it close. And everything in me is telling me just to get another piece of paper. Just get another piece of paper. I can't take it, you guys. Sorry. Hold, please. You got to go into the inventory. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. What number is that? 656? 656. See if I see. See if I see. Because... Oh, Terry, think about this for a minute. Oh, okay. If you're going to use a whole nother paper for less than about a 16th. For less than a 16th, you're going to do a whole nother piece. Don't be silly. You're weird. I mean, you know you're weird, but you're being really weird. You better like this, because if you don't like it, you're going to end up taking it off. And that's just going to be a disaster. Okay, that's about as much as I can go there. But it's a little shrinkled right here, so it should be okay once we lay it flat. Trying not to be wasteful. This is why I don't use scraps. It's stressful. I'm kidding. What is she using? Is she yelling at me? She's yelling at me. I don't want it. I wanted a new piece. Wham. Wham, 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 wham. Change it later. She'll never know. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right. Oh, I know. Have you guys checked to make sure that you're still following my page? The Crafting Chaos page? Because something funny happened last night on my page. Not that I care. I mean, maybe just people don't like me anymore. Which is fine too, because then if they don't like me anymore, I don't like them either. Ugh. But the book did something funny last night. I could tell. A lot of people got dropped. Okay. Off. And then this little bit, and then okay, and that, and then let's get, see, look it, I almost used all of that A3. Wow. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. All right. We need a straight edge there, though. So let's get our, well, actually, I'm not going to be able to cut it just yet because it's wet under there. So we'll cut it in a minute. We'll cut it in a minute. Whoa, we're making a mess. Because if you try to cut, so that means I won't top coat it right now either, because if I try to cut, I'm positive there's glue under there. It's just going to rip. So I'll use my blade on that in a minute. But just look at this side. Isn't it cute? Okay, so for the top, man, time flies when you're having fun or you're just slow. For the top, let's get out some stone effects. Stone effects. What color do we want though in stone effects? Just like, I think we're just going to use the lime scale, just a white, because then we can put color in it. Second shift. Oh, man. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Betty. Just checked. I'm following. Oh, thanks, Betty. Okay, so stone effect. What's wet? And then let's get a palette knife, and we're going to make it very texture. No, I didn't paint up here because I'm going to use the limestone so that I can paint it or use antiquing gel. I'm watching you. Don't you drop that to onyx. Turkey. I already picked up the one that you dropped on the floor. Why are you smiling like that? So stone effects, just as its name, gives you that texture, and you can make it look like stone. This is the one product, though, that I will remind you guys. And then there's always somebody who has to be sarcastic and say, you shouldn't put anything down the drain. This, though, you really don't want to put down the drain because it will mess up stuff. So you want to wipe it off. If it's like a stencil or something like that, do your best to wipe it first, and then you know, you can rinse it in the sink. But you don't want to put, look at how cool that is. You just don't want to let it harden in your drain is the problem. So again, there's no rhyme or reason to putting this on. You can do as much or as little texture as you want. I quite like putting it on and then kind of just pushing down on the palette knife and lifting up so that you get even more texture. Can you guys see it at all? I know it's, there you go. I know it's white, but I promise it's amazing and fun. I don't want it up on that WoodUbend, so hold on a minute. But now I don't want it smooth right there, so I'm just going to. Oh, sooky now. All right, and then here, just a itty bitty bit. I'm going to have it come onto the paper. What? Look how fun. Oh, yeah. I heard shout at the dollar store will help shout. I don't know about that. Amazing. I love amazing. The amazing gets like stuff out of my paint out of my clothes. Our stencil cleaner, it's not mine. Pint Art stencil cleaner. I love that stuff. It's amazing. I keep it by my sink so that way whenever I'm washing my brushes and cleaning whatever I'm cleaning for the day, I just spray it on, leave it for however long. I've left it for a while, overnight sometimes, but like by the time I'm done like washing my brushes and my stuff, then I'll wipe it off and it's, oh, love it. But I haven't tried shout. So I don't know about that. You have to let me know if you try it, if it works. I don't want it on the WoodUbend side. All right, now let's. And there are many ways you could put this through a stencil. You don't have to just, throw it on like this. Using it through a stencil, like I have like a cobblestone stencil, which I've used this through, which looks very cool. Breaking news. I hate the news. But no right or wrong way. All right, let's get some. Little thick right through there. So, okay, and then let's do the same thing over here. I need some to be on that edge so I could pull it down a little bit. All right. Crack it open, man. Crack it open. All right. It's not on the schedule, is it? Work it into that schedule, Ashley. Just a little bit onto the paper side. And we don't want any peaks right there, so let's. Oh, yeah. Is it down further over there? No, it's fine. Okay. Can you guys see all that yummy stuff? Look at that. What do I see right there, though? Yeah, that's better. Troy, how many cups have you used already? Can I cut that? Ooh, look at how, okay. This is why we don't put this in the drain. I'm not trying to flip you guys off. I'm so sorry. Look at how, like, can you imagine that drying in your drain? Oy, 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 oy. That's such a nightmare. Now, I will tell you, with Stone Effects, putting a little cling wrap, the press and seal in here, I advise with your Stone Effects because it's not something you use all the time. I mean, maybe you do, but it will dry out. So you want to see what happens when you don't put some kind of cling film or something in there. So, oh, I totally missed the trash. Wow, Nick would have loved that because I always tease him that he can't shoot. And I can. All right. So, before I leave you guys, because somehow or another I've already been on here my time. Which is not nice. All right. Let's hit that with the little, ooh, that's going to dry on my brush. That's no bueno. See, that's why I throw my brushes in the water right away and then end up having to wash a million of them, because I don't want the product just sitting on them and drying, and then I've got to fight to get it off. Oh, my banana daiquiris. Why do you have a milk mustache? Did you open the milk? Did you over pour your cup is really the question. Here, baby. I don't know what it is about you and pouring milk in a cup, but you've got to pour it to the rim, and it always ends up on the floor. As many cups as phone cases. I do need to see what is on the schedule. So, see? Told you. All right. Let's see if before I leave you, we can get this. Now, again, make sure you've got a really sharp blade on there, number one, and your paper is dry, because you will rip. And don't push very hard. I actually just use the... Thank you. Exactly what I needed while I was cutting off the excess paper. You read my mind. I just use the tip, and then just, that's more than enough. And hardly any pressure. It's better. Oh, so much better. Look at how cute. It's coming along. Okay, I don't like these little peaks and valleys that are happening at the top here, so I'm just going to push it down. And believe it or not, the surface level dries very quickly. I don't like little peaks. It dries very quickly, but I wouldn't drop through any antiquing gel or whatever until the next day. These little peaks happening. Just to make sure it's dried thoroughly all the way through. Thank you, Troy. But I love that. I don't know what we're going to do on the inside of this, though. I was thinking we could decoupage something down in there. I do know, because I had all of this scrap out here, and I know one of her papers has greenhouse, and I think Tina said make it a little cottage or something. But I don't know, maybe we do something cute back here. I can't wait though to paint, because I want to paint. This is going to be there's going to be so many cool things that we're going to be doing on here. And then obviously we still have to paint the drawer. I see how good that fits in there now. We need to figure out what kind of little handle to put on here. I know for a fact that I have a bunch of drawer pulls from Hobby Lobby, and I know I have the little pink flowers and all kind of little things that we could put on here for the pull. So I will pull those out as well. But just look at how a little WoodUbend. I don't want to drop the drawer in there, because I'm afraid it might get stuck. Well, probably not, because it's going in just fine now. But a little bit of WoodUbend. Look at how much it's changed already for our little $4. But it's going to be so cute. And then, like I said, I don't know if we're going to put these guys on there. But I think it would be super cute to, like, maybe just kind of send it with. And if somebody, like, for Easter, they can put the little rabbits on there and then take it off. We don't necessarily need to make it a permanent thing. But I think it's cute. Or even, like, putting these little guys in there would be cute, too. But, again, making it something that's removable. So... yeah, it's still gonna be gooey underneath. You just ate dinner. So, I had fajitas for 2 last night for dinner, and my son is cooking me steak, baked potatoes, and salad tonight. I'm having hibachi. I love hibachi. Next week with my daughter. I'm telling you, birthday month. It's a birthday month. So when we come back, unfortunately, not until Monday. When we come back on Monday, we've got most of the, like, you know, extra parts that we need to do on here. So we just need to kind of, I'm going to pull the drawer pull because I have a couple in mind. You guys are going to have to help me pick because I know I have the cutest, like, it's like a pink glass pull, but it's sheer. I know I have one. But then we might figure out something cute to put back in there too. I don't know. We'll have to figure out something. I helped cook since Vinny's mom. Oh. Thrive. We don't have a Thrive here. So also keep an eye out for the, or not keep an eye out. If you're interested in the tray to be entered in the raffle, please make sure you go check, you know, yes on the poll. And then I will communicate with you so that you can be entered into the drawing, and then we'll get that tray raffled off. And this weekend, I will finish the back of it because I'll bond the back, and then on the back, I'm just going to do the same, like, kind of marble effect on the back with the same colored paints that we did on the sides. So if you're interested in the tray raffle, go over to my page, Crafting Chaos, and then check on there that you're interested. And it doesn't mean you have to do it. You can always change your mind, but it lets me know how many people are interested. And Thrive is online. Didn't know that. You goofy. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Again, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I have to communicate with the owners, and they'll make a call and whatever they want to do with it. And then if you see me on there tomorrow, so be it. If not, then you guys will know why. It's because Miss Linda, I highly doubt she's going to, and I'm not going to message her and be like, so do you think you can make it tomorrow? If she doesn't message me and say they're home and everything was okay, then I'm just going to just leave it alone. So anyways. Really? Oh. If you want to do tomorrow, message me, because if you want to do tomorrow, then we could do that. So that works for me. Alrighty, y'all. Have a great weekend. I will talk to you on Monday. Back here, same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye. I know, that's why I love you, because you're the bestest ever.